Good morning. This is the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. My name's Dave Burney.
I'm Brent Apperson. Good morning.
Oh, yes. What a wonderful weekend. Not bad at all. What a wonderful couple of days we're going to have, especially today, my friend.
Yeah, I heard it's going to be nice.
It'll be in the 70s, not a lot of wind.
Good.
Tomorrow, we're going to have some wind. Still going to be warm, though. And then we're going to be seasonal.
Yeah.
Maybe above seasonal temperatures the rest of the week. So, nice week. Every week we have like this in this season means one less chance we're going to be getting the old scoops out. Shouldn't even have mentioned that. Shh. But we got a good week, good forecast. The next couple of weeks long term look good. So
good.
Our attitude should be excellent. And we've got a lot of good things coming up. Thanksgiving isn't too far away.
No, it's not. Week from Thursday, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Turkey,
Doesn't
gravy,
seem possible.
Gravy, turkey, potatoes, gravy.
Yes.
Turkey, gravy,
yeah,
potatoes.
You like gravy?
A little butter. Yeah.
Gravy?
Mashed potatoes, gravy.
Yeah.
Who needs desserts when you have potatoes and gravy?
Amen to that.
Although, I know desserts are loved by many. So, it's coming up. Time to start getting festive. Let's back up just for a moment, if you don't mind, Brent, and talk a little bit about those folks up in the Sandhills.
Yes, I assume you're meaning football.
Definitely.
Yes, Sandhills Thetford. Congratulations. The Sandhills Thetford football team has made it back to the Class D2 state football championship game. Of course, they played for the title a year ago. Came up just short in a fabulous championship game last year. And now they're going back. And so they will get to play at Lincoln's Memorial Stadium this year. Congratulations to them. They advanced by defeating Elgin Public Pope John in the semifinals on Friday. So they will play a week from today on November 22nd. Kickoff time for their game will be 2:45 in the afternoon. And they will take on Kennesaw. Should be a fabulous game. I think the Omaha World Herald has had these two ranked 1 and 2 for the majority of the season. So they now will meet one another, and it'll be a great game. So can't wait for it. It'll be a week from today, and we'll be there to cover it for you on KBBN Radio.
Everyone was disappointed last year after the state tournament was over, and then they realized how wonderful a season they had, and they would have loved to have won that. They were so close. But now going back this year and being able to play in Memorial Stadium, and if they win there, the payoff will be pretty good.
Oh, yeah. We sometimes I think we get, in sports in general, we get so wrapped up in the final result, we forget about the journey.
Yeah.
And that's really what it's about. It's about the journey. And for Sandhills Thetford, it's been another great journey. And, boy, what a impressive journey. When you start to look at the numbers and what these kids have accomplished during the regular season and then the run they've made through the playoffs, it's amazing, really.
It is amazing.
And quite frankly, you look at Kennesaw, and it's been amazing, too, what they have done. So I think the argument can be made the two best teams in Class D2 are going to play each other for the championship, and that's the way it should be.
That's the way it should be. And congratulations to Burwell. They were eliminated last Friday, but boy, they've had a great season and just all-around seasons here lately with all of their athletic activities up at Burwell. So they're probably already looking forward to wrestling and basketball at Burwell, but they've had fantastic results up that way, too.
Yeah,
So,
been an amazing run they've had with their football program for sure.
yeah. All right. Speaking of amazing,
Yes.
I don't know anybody that's more amazing than this gentleman.
Oh?
Birthday today, Orville Moniger,
Oh, wow. Yes, he is amazing.
celebrating an amazing birthday. I'll just put it that way.
Okay.
Happy birthday, Orville. Tammy Fuller Johnson, celebrating a birthday today. Tammy, happy birthday. Sarah Arnold, happy birthday to you. And Scott Doty, happy birthday. Now, there were some birthdays celebrated over the weekend. We'll just mention those to you. Now, there's others. This are the ones we're aware of. Rex Myers,
Really, Rex?
Sexy Rexy.
A fellow Chicago Cubs fan. Happy birthday, Rex.
Yeah, happy birthday to you. Also, Carla Allen celebrated a birthday over the weekend. And Judy Blakeman, Preston Tucker, and Mary Amos all celebrated birthdays over the weekend. And Stephen Fowler, who will hopefully be in here
wow.
a little bit.
Yeah.
He's just a young pup.
Is he now?
Yeah. Just
Are you
turned
going to say how young?
44.
Oh, yeah, that is young.
That's a young guy.
Yeah.
No wonder he can work 24 hours a day.
Yeah.
Wished he didn't have to. Anyway, happy birthday to you folks and all you folks who celebrate birthdays over the weekend. Great weekend to be celebrating birthdays. You're sharing birthdays today with Shailene Woodley.
Oh, yeah, actress and now fiancé of Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, poo on him. Sam Watterson celebrating a birthday today.
Actor, Dong Dong, Law and Order.
Yep,
Dong
played
Dong.
Jack McCoy in Law & Order. Currently plays Saul on Grace and Frankie. It's a Netflix deal.
Oh, I don't know.
And let's see here. Chad Kroeger, 47. He's the front man and lead vocalist for Nickelback, Canadian rock band, which we play on KBBN. And Lily Aldridge. Do you know Lily?
Nope.
She's a 36-year-old model. The Victoria's Secret Sports Illustrated model. Is married to the Kings of Leon's Caleb Followell.
Oh,
So that's some of the birthdays that you're sharing today.
There you go.
You're having
Happy
a birthday
birthday.
today. Probably as important as anything today, I know they're going to sign in a big bill in Washington and so on and so forth, and that's big. And there's other things that are important that are going on. You know, just school itself when the kids go off to school and all
Sure.
those sorts of things. But it's National Clean Out Your Refrigerator Day today.
is it now?
Yes.
Oh, we celebrated that a week ago, actually.
Good for you, because
Yeah,
if,
we got a head start.
if it smells bad or looks fuzzy, it's time to remove it. Researchers have found that meat and vegetable drawers are usually the dirtiest spot in the entire kitchen. I
Yeah.
suppose that could be, huh? And people who clean their fridges more often tend to waste less food.
Oh,
So just a little tip there, not lecturing, just tipping.
okay.
Also, a very important day, and this is kind of sad when I read this, America's Recycling Day. This is to be aware of recycling, just to kind of give you an idea of how far we have to go in recycling. We throw away 60 million single-use plastic water bottles every day. 60 million a day. And a lot of them don't get recycled. Some of them end up in our pastures. Some of them end up in the ocean. That and plastic bags drive me crazy. Those plastic bags that you put your groceries in, or you buy something at the store and you drive down the road and you see one hanging on a barbed wire fence, just burns you up, doesn't it?
Yes.
Jeez.
I can tell it burns you up.
Well, first of all, if they were paper, they'd go away. They'd return to the earth. Plastic will stay there for thousands of years, and it doesn't look good hanging from a fence.
No, it doesn't. They're really great to carry my lunch in, though, to work.
They're useful,
Yeah.
but paper bag would do the same thing, and you could throw it away recycle it, put it
Yeah.
in a recycling bin.
Some would say if I just got myself a little cooler or whatever, that would work too. But it just doesn't fit as well in the fridge that
Well,
we
especially
have.
this one
Yeah.
here. Yeah, you can't get much in that fridge, although there's a lot in there. Okay. Let's see. School lunch menus.
Yes, sir.
Today at Ansley America, at the schools, they're having chicken fajitas.
Callaway today, chicken and noodles today at Callaway.
Today is payroll day here
Oh.
at the radio station, but I don't feel very
great.
good. I don't know what it is. I just don't feel very good. So as soon as the show's over, I think I'm going to have to go home.
Oh,
So I don't think we'll have payroll today.
that's all right.
Well, it's not really payroll today.
I'll take care of it for you.
Yeah, I could see that. Actually, it's not payroll day today because we still have to work the 15th to get paid on the 16th.
Oh,
That's how that works.
I see.
So we don't really have to do payroll till tomorrow.
Well,
And
okay.
so at the Selma Myrna Public Schools, it's original beef goulash with garlic breadsticks, pancake sausage bites, fresh baked ham and cheese subs, golden corn, fruit and veggie bar, and milk. And you can have the 1% unflavored milk or the chocolate skim milk.
Ooh,
That's your
good
choice.
There you go. SEM today, ham and scallop potatoes and peas at SEM.
Litchfield, hot sandwiches, hot ham sandwiches.
Thetford today, chicken strips at Thetford.
And at Sandhills Thetford today, Sandhills School in Dunning, they're having chicken fried steak, mashed potatoes, gravy, and green beans. Green beans for superpower. Well, the birthday boy is here. Steve Fowler. How you doing, Steve?
Now, why are you
Morning. I'm
rolling
fine.
your eyes like that?
Oh, I don't like talking about my birthday.
Why not?
Well, it's such a puny birthday. 44? Come on, man. You're
To whose opinion?
Well,
Well-
to these two guys who are way older than 44, that's to whose opinion.
yeah, you know,
Well, it's all perspective.
it
isn't
is. 44 looks pretty darn good.
There's a lot of youngsters out there that say he's old.
I know. When you were 15, you thought, oh, my Lord, what am I going to do when I turn 30, right?
Exactly.
All right, you want to play the game real quick, Brent?
We can. This is a repeat of Friday's question.
Yeah, maybe we have some research going on.
If you wanted to sport a beard during this time period in this country's history, you were taxed. That's right. You got
Beard's
taxed for
taxed.
having a beard.
Yeah.
Yep.
I like it. IRS, they're out and about.
There you go. Might be coming back. Who
That
knows?
Might be.
Might be in that bill they're voting on today, and we just don't know about it.
Could be.
The leader's goal was to modernize his motherland, and he saw long beards as a relic of a bygone era. What country and leader are we describing? Was it Russia and Tsar Peter the Great? German Empire, Kaiser William I? England, Henry VIII? Or France, Napoleon Bonaparte? What leader's goal was to modernize his motherland, and he saw long beards as a relic of a bygone era, so he taxed them? Was it Tsar Peter the Great of Russia, Kaiser William I of the German Empire, Henry VIII of England, or Napoleon Bonaparte of France?
Oh, I've got to sneeze.
What? Oh, my goodness.
Excuse me.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
The number to call is 872-2801.
Rise and shine.
All right. The Get Up and Go Breakfast Show on KCNI KBBN.
Ansley Lumber and Supply is proud to be your full-service lumber yard. From premium lumber and top-quality building materials to paint, tools, and ag supplies. When you drop by Ansley Lumber, their crew is prepared to help you with your project. From the materials for building a house to the accessories and pieces needed to make it a home. Ansley Lumber hopes you stop by to talk to them about your dream project. Ansley Lumber and Supply, Main Street, Ansley, or call 308-935-1815.
Todd Wardine here for Full Circle Irrigation. We would like to invite you to our annual open house appreciation with Valley Irrigation on Saturday, November 20th at our Broken Bow location. We'll get things started at 4 o'clock for supper. We'll be serving pulled pork sandwiches, ribs, cheesy potatoes, and homemade ice cream. There will be drawings for door prizes, sales on Valley parts, grain bins, and much more. My crew and I would like to thank you for your business, and we look forward to seeing you at our open house appreciation supper at the Broken Bow location on Saturday, November 20th at 4 o'clock. Full Circle Irrigation, your Valley dealer in central Nebraska. Our roots are in your fields.
I should go to that. They have good food at their open houses there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. We have a caller on the line. Good morning. Who are we talking to?
Eden Groffel.
How you doing?
Good. How about you?
Oh, pretty darn good. Pretty darn good. Got the birthday boy here in the studio. Everything's kind of exciting here on this Monday.
All right, Mr. Groffel, are you ready for your question?
Yes.
All right. This leader, his goal was to modernize his motherland, and he saw longbeards as a relic of a bygone era, so he taxed them. Was it Tsar Peter the Great of Russia, Kaiser William I of the German Empire, Henry VIII of England, or Napoleon Bonaparte of France?
Is it Tsar Peter the Great?
It is. You got it, my friend. And because you've answered correctly, do you like pizza?
Yeah.
All right. How about we give you a free personal pan pizza from Pizza Hut in Broken Bow? That work for you?
Yeah.
All right. We'll put your name on it. You just come on out and see us when you can.
Okay.
All right. Thanks.
Thanks a lot. All right, let's turn our attention to groceries.
Let's
Steve
do it.
Fowler. How you doing, Steve?
Doing well. How are you folks today?
Pretty good. Pretty good. Getting excited because
Yeah.
Brent's going to move next door to me.
Yes.
He's going to
Okay.
live across
Yeah,
the
the
street.
whole world knows this.
Yeah.
Is this fake news or
No,
real?
no, this is real. And
Oh.
and we've already, Joan and I already offered to maybe come over and have a sleepover.
You guys can carpool.
Yeah.
We could.
Yeah. He'd have to get up at
I was going to say, yeah, he's out here earlier than I am.
Oh, well, I get that.
And now that he doesn't have to drive, he'll get another hour's sleep every morning.
I may roll in here about 25 after 7 now.
Nice.
That's
All right.
That's how some of my other former
Is it?
co-hosts would do.
No, I'll be here at 7.
Okay. Steve, how's the grocery business?
Oh, it's a good business to be in. People love food, especially during Thanksgiving. So that's what we're going to talk about today. We
All
have a
right.
3-page ad.
All right.
Ooh.
We got
Yeah.
plenty of time. Just cover everything you like.
Okay, I'm going to go over that 3rd page first. So this ad page goes from today through November 28th. So it's a 2-week guy there for the 3rd page. Some of the other items on the other pages will change, not all of them, but you'll have to look next week to see what things did update. So on this 3rd page from the GK, we've got, of course, the proteins that you'll need for the centerpiece of your Thanksgiving table. Best choice grade A turkeys, 10 to 24 pound birds, 99 cents a pound. So get those while they're at a great price. Pick up one for Thanksgiving and maybe one for Christmas as well.
Yeah.
Best choice bone-in spiral cut half hams, $2.28 a pound. Cure 81 whole or half boneless hams, $3.98 a pound. So those are the 2 staple proteins. We'll go over some other meat items here in a bit that you could pick up all week or even for Thanksgiving. We have, of course, the traditional potatoes. I heard on my way in here, potatoes and gravy, potatoes and gravy. It's like trying to brainwash some people, maybe.
I want them to live life well.
That would,
That
yeah,
will
potatoes
do it,
and
won't it?
gravy. I would agree with that. Russet potatoes, 10-pound bag, 2 for $4. Best choice butter, 1-pound varieties, 2 for $5. Best choice brick cream cheese, $1 each. Village Pie Maker pies, $10.98. They didn't come in so well last week. We'll hope and pray they can't come this week. Just one of those products of I don't know what's going on. We've heard different stories that the Village Pie Maker company says they'll have plenty. Well, then why aren't we getting
Haven't
them?
seen it.
So anyway, we'll see.
Okay.
Hopefully they come in this week and next week. And to top all those pies off, and don't worry, we've got some other pies on ad as well. So I'll talk about that later. Cool Whip topping is the best way to top those pies, or one way. 8 ounces, $1.28 this week. Rhodes frozen rolls, different varieties, $3.98 this week. My favorite, fresh baked dinner rolls from our bakery, Whiter Wheat by the dozen, $3.48 each. Best choice, 2-pound brown or powdered sugar, 3 for $4. Got to get that Welch's sparkling grape juice, kid friendly. Those are nice bottles for the holiday tables. $2.98 each. Gold Medal flour 5-pound bag, $2.48 each. Stovetop stuffing, so if you need help with making your own, your stuffing, that's the way to go. Get that box stuff. Stovetop, $1.98. We also don't have it featured in the ad, but we also have bagged stuffings in-house, located on the back end cap by the frozen back room over there. So be looking for that as well if you're into making your own stuffing. Libby's pumpkin in a can, 15 ounces, $1.98. If you're going to make your own pie, you want to pick up Carnation evaporated milk as well, 12 ounces, 2 for $3. Best Choice canned vegetables, 78 cents each. Best Choice cherry pie fillings, $2.68 each. Best Choice granulated sugar, 4 pounds, $1.98. Gotta have some rolls. Sara Lee Artisanal or Hawaiian dinner rolls, 12 count, $2.88. King's Hawaiian rolls, 12 count, 2 for $6. Ocean Spray cranberry sauce. I see.
Oh, I love them King's
Brent's
Hawaiian
giving
rolls, man. Those are awesome.
Yeah. I like
yeah.
well, they
I
just are
love them.
perfect.
They are. I don't know what it is, but I like those.
We definitely won't run out of those. We have a whole pallet up front of
Sweet.
King's Hawaiian rolls.
right.
So, Ocean Spray cranberry sauce, if you're into the cranberries, 2 for $3 in a 14-ounce can. Dole pineapple goes in a lot of different things this time of year. 20-ounce can, $1.38 each. Betty Crocker specialty potatoes in a box, 98 cents each. Top off those green bean casseroles the right way with French's French fried onions, 6 ounces, $3.18, located in aisle 2. Bruce's cut yams, 29-ounce can, $1.98 each. Campbell's cream of mushroom or chicken. Of course, you need that cream of mushroom to make those green bean casseroles. 10-ounce varieties, $1.18 each. Kraft mini marshmallows, top off those yams just right, or any other salad. Mini marshmallows, 98 cents a bag. We also have Jesse Lord fruit pies at the GK Bakery. These are ready to eat, 2 for $10. Okay, and that's just the third page.
That's just one page.
So let's dive into the rest of the weekly ad here. Other items you could buy this week leading up to Thanksgiving, or even for your Thanksgiving table. Maybe you're into beef for Thanksgiving. Yeah. There's some good old rump roasts you can buy. Grocery Cart's Premium Aged Choice Certified Angus Beef Rump Roast, $5.68 a pound, or Sirloin Tip Roast, same quality, 8-pound average, $5.68 a pound. 8-pound average Hormel Natural Choice boneless pork loins, $2.48 a pound, and Grocery Cart's own homemade sausage. Pick up a pack or two of that, $3.48 a pound. Fill up the freezer with some bags, 2.5-pound bags of Best Choice boneless, skinless chicken breast fillets, $6.98 each. Best Choice shrimp rings, 10-ounce package, $6.48 each. You got to have maybe a little snack tray for the holidays, and a great snack tray is always summer sausage, cheese, and crackers, or vegetable trays, and I'll talk about those later. But Dakota brand summer sausage on ad this week, $3.28 each. And then dairy deals, we'll talk about a bunch more great items at the GK here. Dairy deals, Best Choice sour cream, 16 ounces, $1.40 each. Ready whip topping, also a great way to top desserts and pies, in a can, 2 for $4. Blue Bonnet margarine sticks, 95 cents each. Roll out refrigerated pie crusts in the dairy, 2 for $5. Best Choice crescent rolls, 8-ounce tube, 3 for $4. And Kemp's eggnog in a quart, $2.80 each.
Well, those crescent rolls aren't bad.
All sorts of great holiday items I'm noticing here. So,
yeah, all sounds good.
Yeah, I mean, let's gear up. That sounds exciting to me. Pies. So if the Village Pie Maker pies don't show up, we apologize in advance. We hope they do. But we've got Sara Lee pies on ad as well, $4.48 each. So a lot of good varieties there, as well as Marie Callender's pies, which they have the fruit pies and the like banana cream, lemon, meringue, all sorts of great varieties. $5.38 each on those as well. So definitely don't fret. There will be pies to be had.
Okay.
Let's hope. We'll cross our fingers.
It's going to work out.
Every day is a new adventure.
I bet it is.
We got turkeys, though. We got pallets and pallets of turkeys.
That's
no
the main,
worries there.
That's the main one.
Yes. Grocery savings. Before I get into that, I'll give a quick shout out to the orange tag savings throughout the store. In every department, you'll find orange tag savings, TPRs, temporary price reductions, unadvertised, except for when I talk about them now. Definitely be looking out for those extra savings throughout the GK. Grocery savings this week. Oh, some more rolls. Village Hearth Brown and Serve rolls, 12 count, 3 for $5. Those are the guys you pop in the oven and they brown up. Those are pretty delicious as well.
Now, when you have one of those types of rolls and you put the butter on it to eat it, do you split it in half, or do you just split it and put a little butter inside of it and eat it?
Nice. I split mine in half.
Crack it open, lay down the butter,
But put it back
put
together?
it back together and eat it.
Yeah. Do you put it back together?
No, I do not put it back together. I eat half and half because I butter each half. I like butter.
You know, that is a form of segregation.
What?
Yeah, splitting them up like that. Go
Sorry,
ahead, Steve.
now I'm giving you the look. Just to clarify.
Leave them
You
together.
keep telling me I'm giving you a look. Now I am. What do you mean segregation?
Well,
What?
they come together as a family. Then you tear up and you eat them separately. That's
You've
ridiculous.
ripped
Oh, my.
the bun apart.
You rip, yeah. It's like ripping a family apart, and then you eat them separately.
I'm
My-
about to shed a tear
I think that's ridiculous.
for the bun. Moving on. We've got Folgers coffee on ad, $5.98 each. Kraft Miracle Whip or Mayo, $2.98 each. Who doesn't like a nice grandma's Jello dessert? I don't know why I say grandma's, but
Well, I don't know.
it's kind of traditional.
It is.
It came
That's-
from years ago.
Remember when you
Yes.
had Jello?
Yes, of course. Jello in a box, we've got 98 cents each this week. Keebler toasted crackers, those are kind of nicer crackers for the cracker tray, 2 for $5. Who got to have some more snacks? The Chex mixes. You can make all sorts of different recipes on those anymore. Our Chex cereal is 2 for $5 this week. Betty Crocker cake mix or brownie mix, 98 cents each. Nabisco, Ritz, or snack crackers, $2.48 each. Over in the farm fresh produce, definitely pick up that fresh crisp celery, 88 cents each. Fancy yams, 68 cents a pound. Ocean Spray cranberries, the fresh cranberries, 2 for $4. Fresh mandarins in a 3-pound bag, $5.98 each. And baby carrots in a 1-pound bag, 98 cents each. Yellow onions, 3-pound bag, 2 for $3. All great items to pick up for your meals throughout the week and your holiday meal. Fresh Deli this week. We always have some great offerings for meats and cheeses and otherwise. This week we've got cheese on ad, green onion or garlic American cheese by Troyer Company, $4.48 a pound. Mrs. Jerry's Country Style or Deviled Egg Potato Salad, $3.48 a pound. And a Chester's 8-piece meal with 2 16-ounce sides and biscuits, $14.98. So definitely check out all those deals from our deli this week. We do have holiday salads, so be looking for that, like a pumpkin spice salad and some others. And we have 2 new cheeses, cheddar horseradish and garden veggie farmer's cheese. So that's our feature this week as well in our deli ad. Definitely pick up some hot and tasty Chesters along with that 8-piece meal. You can always come in for lunch for some nice Chester's meals with some sides. Also, the Grab and Go, always sporting all sorts of sandwiches, salads, heat and eat, grab and go stuff. So definitely check out that in aisle 11, as well as our neighbors to our deli, the fine sushi individuals making fresh sushi every day.
Every day, Brent.
Yeah.
We could go any day.
You really
They're
could.
there every day.
Yeah, pick out that favorite table wine or spirit for the Thanksgiving table from the Wine and Spirit shop. Laura's got all sorts of Nebraska favorites and otherwise back there in the Wine and Spirit shop. Rewards bonus items, last but not least, you can pick up all these great items for a great price plus earn points. Bird's Eye frozen vegetables, $1.18, earn 100 points each. Loft House frosted cookies, sugar cookies, 2 for $6, earn 300 points. Pre-sliced Smithfield off-the-bone turkey back in the grab-and-go case, $3.98 a pound, and earn 400 points per package. Best Choice heavy whipping cream in a pint, $2.88, earn 300 points. Eat Smart veggie tray. If you don't want to make your own veggie tray, pick up a pre-made one from the produce department, $6.98, earn 700 points. McCormick gravy mix in many varieties, $1.18, earn 150 points. Crisco shortening, original or butter, 3-pound tub, $4.98, earn 500 points. And Armour homestyle meatballs, again another addition to a nice snack, maybe barbecue meatballs in a hot dish isn't a bad idea, especially on a game day. $3.98 each on those, earn 400 points. So a lot of info there, but turkey price is 99 cents a pound. Great ham prices, and a new free product with points to use all those great points that you earn towards, including stovetop stuffing, cream cheese bricks by Best Choice, King's Hawaiian rolls, 12 count, Best Choice butter, French fried onions, 16 ounces, saltine crackers by Best Choice, flour by Best Choice, pumpkin in a can, 29 ounces by Best Choice, red potatoes, 5-pound bag, whipped topping, Best Choice, 8 ounces, Bush's chili beans, and Best Choice cranberry sauce. So all viable items that you could definitely use your points towards from now until December 12th. So definitely take advantage of that. Or if you're into gas, you can go to Casey's and get your discount there.
Yeah, got that choice.
I know Thanksgiving is still a week away, but you open Thanksgiving or closed?
We are closed. Thanksgiving
right.
Day, so our employees can enjoy time with their family.
But open until regular time the night before?
Right.
Okay.
The only time we close early the night before is Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve.
Yeah, Christmas Eve, and that's about all the holidays you...
Christmas and, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and Easter. That's the holidays were closed, thank goodness. It's nice to have that time with our families.
No kidding. So plenty of time to stock up, and as you folks heard, there's plenty of specials for you to save money on during this holiday season, and we'll rev up and get ready for Thanksgiving and start stocking up for Christmas. But
equally thankful for my team who's working hard to get ready for all you folks that are coming in to shop, and I am also thankful for all of the shoppers that come in and use our store. We really appreciate you.
Well, I don't think we thank you enough for the business you do with us, so we appreciate that very much.
Thank you.
Also, thanks for working with us on our Turkey Time promotion. Some of good share of the turkeys, a lot of the turkeys come from your store, so we appreciate
you're
that.
very welcome.
People are crazy about turkeys.
So, is Brent the only one not going to get taxed for a beard this week?
Well, he's clean shaven. I'm just so
shaved.
disappointed to find out that he actually tears his buns apart like that. You know, I was going to suggest to you, Brent, that you use Irish butter. They got this great Irish butter out at Carry Irish Butter at Grocery Cart.
Okay.
It's really delicious, but I don't see any reason that you're going to use that if you're going to separate them. You know.
What do you mean? Of course, I would use even more butter, because when you take the dinner roll and you separate it apart, you put butter on each half.
Did you hear the 44-year-old?
What?
He knows what he's talking about. You don't. You take it, you open it up, you put the butter inside, and then you gently
Now wait
squeeze
just
it
a
together.
minute. You know what? I'm really close to opening this up to everybody who is listening. I would like to know how many people, when you have the dinner roll, how many people break it apart and eat the two halves, or just crack it, put
Well,
a
you're
little butter
supposed to-
inside,
you're supposed
and then all of a sudden you're trying to fit this great big dinner roll in your mouth at once.
You're supposed to
Come
break
on.
bread with a loaf of bread, not with a bun. Oh,
I cannot be the only one that takes a dinner roll and separates it in half and eats both halves.
This gentleman,
this gentleman
across from you runs a grocery store. He operates a grocery store. He doesn't tear his buns apart.
Next, you're going to tell me you put cranberry sauce in your roll as well.
Oh, no. No.
Do you ever use your roll to clean up your plate?
Excuse me. Yes, I do.
Oh.
Well, wouldn't it be nicer if it was bigger? You'd have a handle on it?
Well, I've got 2 halves.
Thanks, Steve, for coming in. Appreciate it.
You guys.
News is next.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KPBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News Brief. Police in the UK have labeled a car explosion outside a hospital in Liverpool a terrorist act. Prime Minister Boris Johnson.
It does look as though the taxi driver in question did behave with incredible presence of mind and bravery.
Police say the driver suspected his passenger was up to no good, so he got out of the car and locked the doors. The passenger died. No one but the driver was injured. Closing statements begin today at 18-year-old Kyle Rittenhouse homicide trial. CBS's Nancy Chen is at the courthouse in Kenosha, Wisconsin.
18 jurors have heard this case. Today, 12 will be randomly selected to decide the verdict.
Adele opened up to Oprah in an exclusive interview on CBS about her decision to get divorced.
I'm still not fully over it. Me choosing to dismantle my child's life for my own makes me very uncomfortable.
She says her new album, 30, is a letter to her young son explaining her decision. The new music's out Friday. CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Here is a look at state news. I'm Gavin Higgins. Nebraska State Auditor Charlie Jansen announced last week that he will not seek re-election, and he endorsed his predecessor, Lieutenant Governor Mike Foley, who plans to run for his old office. Both announcements come in back-to-back interviews on Omaha radio station KFAB. Jansen and Foley, both Republicans, have held their current jobs since 2015. In a separate interview, Jansen said he plans to remain active in politics as a free agent and could run for office in the future, but he said he does not have any immediate plans to do so. Foley of Lincoln did not immediately return a phone message Thursday afternoon, but confirmed on the radio show that he plans to run for auditor, a job he held from 2007 to 2015. He also served as a state senator from 2001 to 2007. Jansen served in the legislature from 2009 to 2015. Foley and Jansen both ran for governor in the state's Republican primary, but Jansen dropped out of the race and Foley lost to Governor Pete Ricketts, who later chose him as a running mate. As auditor, Jansen worked with lawmakers from both parties to secure additional money to hire 5 more workers for his office, which tracks state government spending and investigates waste. He also lobbied successfully for a law that gave the auditor's office subpoena power, giving auditors better access to financial information. Jansen also took the unusual step of hiring a Democrat, former state Senator Russ Kirkpatrick, as his top deputy. Jansen faced criticism in 2018 after an Omaha World Herald investigation found that he had taken lunches up to 3 hours long at a Lincoln sports bar where he drank beer during work hours. Jansen defended his routine at the time, saying he started his days early and was still productive in the office. On Thursday, he declined to discuss the matter, saying, quote, "I'm looking forward to my future. No Democratic candidates have announced plans to run for state auditor." A UNL student is accused of threatening Chancellor Ronnie Green through a messaging app. The threat read, quote, "Just planted a second bomb in the Chancellor's office, hashtag he's my Chancellor." An arrest warrant was issued for the student who, according to the affidavit, admitted to making the threats, though he said they were made as a joke. The student is now facing a terroristic threat charge.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Eddie Garcia.
Checking Sunday's action from Week 10 in the NFL. Sunday night, the Chiefs roll over the Raiders in Las Vegas, 41-14. Quarterback Patrick Mahomes had 406 yards passing, 5 touchdowns for Kansas City. They improved to 6-4, and they're on top now in the AFC West. Washington football team surprised the Buccaneers 29-19. The Panthers beat up on the Kyler Murray-less Cardinals 34-10. Cowboys crushed the Falcons 43-3. Dallas is 7-2. The Patriots have won 4 in a row. They beat up on the Browns 45-7. Packers shut out the Seahawks 17-0 despite Seattle quarterback Russell Wilson back in the lineup for the Seahawks. Green Bay now 8-2 on the year. Titans edge the Saints 23-21. Tennessee's 8-2 on the season. Steelers and Lions played to a 16-16 tie. No Ben Roethlisberger at quarterback for Pittsburgh due to COVID. Bills all over the Jets 45-17. Vikings down the Chargers in LA 27-20. Eagles beat the Broncos in Denver 30-13, and the Colts down the Jaguars 23-17.
Here's your weatherology forecast. High temperatures climbing up into the lower 70s for today. We'll see sunny to partly cloudy skies. Then for tonight, mostly clear conditions, a low of 42. For Tuesday, a good deal of sunshine with mid-70s for highs, winds becoming gusty turning to the northwest. For Wednesday, sunshine but trending cooler. We're back to a high of 45 degrees. For the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Michael Carroll.
Is your current financial advisor really listening to you or just waiting for his or her turn to talk? Hi, I'm Janet Lawhorn.
And I'm Tim McCaslin,
your local Edward Jones financial advisors, and we are here, ready to listen. We want to know what's important to you. We want to learn about your goals so that together we can put you on the financial path that's right for you. Call us at 308-872-6849 or visit edwardjones.com to get started today. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
45 degrees here at Broken Bow. We'll call it partly cloudy. I don't know, the sun is burning through the cloud cover, but it's really nice out there. The winds are not a big factor at all yet, and not going to be a real big factor today. Barometric pressure is at 29.91 and continues to rise. Humidity at 69%. High temperature yesterday, a very pleasant 57 with an overnight low of 41. Sunset today at 5:19. Sunrise tomorrow morning at 7:28, and we have recorded 41 hundredths precipitation for the month thus far, picking up a couple of hundredths over the weekend with some light sprinkles. That's a look at the weather. We have guests in the lobby, and we're going to be talking about the Sandhills Critters clothing drive that they're going to be doing through the 4-H program, Brent.
Yeah, sounds great, yeah.
Before we do that, I do want folks to know out there, you folks listening who are listening on KBBN, there is a crew coming up today to work on our FM tower, actually on our heating system that melts ice off of our antennas. And the wiring is faulty, and the guys are coming up today to replace that. So there's going to be a time sometime today when they get up towards the top that we're going to have to turn things off for their safety. So just encourage you to download that free app if you haven't done that, kbbn.com. It's on the app stores, no charge for it. Put it on your phone and your devices if you haven't. And you can still listen to KBBN today that way, or on kbbn.com on your computer, your tablet, because we'll continue to stream even though we're off the air. And I know the guys that Val will make sure that everything's organized and we'll be off as the least amount of time we can, but we want to keep them safe, and we're very happy to get this done with this weather window we have here. So you might hear us go off the air sometime after dinner for a while today. We'll take a time out. We'll get the gals in here and find out about the Sandhills Critters 4-H activities. That's coming up next.
Jay Farner here, CEO of Rocket Companies. If you thought you missed your chance to refinance and save, think again. Mortgage rates have recently dropped below 3%, and Rocket Mortgage can help you save big. You could lower your monthly payment and prepare yourself for a better financial future. But you've got to act now. Call us today at 833-8ROCKET or go to rocketmortgage.com.
Rocket. Conditions apply. Equal housing lender licensed in all 50 states. NMLSConsumerAccess.org, number 3030.
There's a confusion about how to protect yourself from COVID. But one thing is for sure. Whether or not you're vaccinated, you need an accurate thermometer. Contact your medical provider at the first sign of fever, the leading sign of COVID and the flu. Only the Exergen Temporal Scanner Thermometer has been proven accurate in more than 100 clinical studies. Be vigilant and don't rely on non-contact thermometers. They have no scientific studies behind them and can miss the fever that might mean COVID. Learn more at Exergen.com.
All right, it's 8:15, and we're excited to talk with some very nice young ladies, Brent, about the Sandhills Critters clothing drive or giveaway. We're going to find out more about it. We'll introduce our guests. We have Kaylee Cook here and Bailey Kristen. And ladies, welcome to the show. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
Wanted to ask you a question before we get into the 4-H activities. Now, I don't want you to think this is weird or anything, okay? But Brent and I are having an argument this morning about dinner rolls, like what you're going to have for Thanksgiving, the buns,
Yeah.
Okay. Bailey, when you have a roll like that, do you break it apart, put butter on it, and put it back together, or do you tear it apart?
Probably tear it apart.
Oh, man.
Way to go.
Okay.
Yeah, you split it in two, and then you eat each half,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
The same, Kaylee?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Doesn't it kind of break your heart to know you're separating those buns like that when they were made
Well,
together?
they're going to get separated anyway.
Exactly. Yep. Because that way you can put butter and jelly or whatever on each half.
Yeah.
Right?
Because, like, what if you want butter and jelly, but you don't want them to touch?
Yeah. See? I'm so glad you guys came in today.
It's hard to
You guys
argue
are
with
wonderful.
sharp young ladies, that's for sure. That's for sure. So what is the Sandhill Critters up to here? Can you tell us about it?
We're doing a free clothing giveaway. So anyone who is in need of clothes can come in and get any and however many clothes that they want.
Okay.
Wonderful.
All right. And how does this all work? Where's it going to happen?
So it's going to be at the 4-H building at the Custer County Fairgrounds. And basically, all the members from our club, they just bring in the clothes, and then people can just come in and get them.
Okay. So, do you have a question?
No, go ahead.
This is going to be all different types of clothes, sizes. How's that going to work?
Yeah, so we'll have kids, adults, men's, and women's. So we'll have all different types.
Okay. All right. And I assume, Bailey, that it's, all going to be good used clothing. Is that correct?
Yes,
Okay.
all of it. Yep.
Okay. And they'll all be ready to go and washed up. And
Yep.
So this is one of your projects. I think it's a good one, don't you, Brent?
It is. Can I ask how this idea came about? Because it sounds like all the clothing gathered is just coming from your club. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So we have 67 members in our club.
Wow.
So it's not that hard to really bring in clothes. And we did it a few years ago, and we had a really good turnout. So we figured it'd be a good project to do again.
Good.
Well, the folks out there listening got to figure that if you have 60-plus members at your age, there's going to be some things that you guys have outgrown that you're going to be making available to kids younger than you, families out there that, have, let's face it, you don't get to wear your clothes very long because you guys grow so fast, and the people that are younger than you may as well use them, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So it starts what time again?
It starts from 8 to 3
At the 4-H building.
on November 20th.
And that's this Saturday, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
And girls, this is just a giveaway, right? I mean, okay,
Yeah,
so
it's all free.
Everything's free. Now
However
that-
much you want.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
You just come and pick it up.
Yep.
That's fantastic. That's a great idea.
Especially going into the colder time of year, I assume that several of the clothes will be winter clothes. I'm sure.
Yes.
Really
Yeah.
clothes to fit every season, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gosh. Is it hard to give some of that up?
Not really.
Not really?
No.
Maybe for my mom.
Yeah, maybe for Mom.
Good
Yeah.
clean out of your closets.
Yeah.
Yeah, that helps too, doesn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
Everybody wins, don't they?
Yeah.
It's a good project.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about 4-H while you're here. We concentrate on 4-H a lot during the fair, interview you guys. I've seen you both over the years. There's so many times I think we just think about 4-H with the livestock and all of that, which is fantastic. But things like this, we don't know about. So we appreciate you guys coming out and talking about it. And then for fair, there's a lot of things projects that you guys do, baking, sewing, all of those kinds of crafts that we try to highlight. But I think sometimes it gets a little less attention than it deserves because you guys work hard on all kinds of projects, don't you?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah.
What are some of the things that each of you have been involved in as far as projects?
I do a lot of baking stuff and a little bit of sewing.
A little sewing?
Yep. And then show cattle. That's my big thing.
Yeah, I remember you doing that.
Yeah.
So I also show cattle and like cake decorating and baking.
Yeah, we like it when you do that. I bet your family does too.
Yeah.
Because they probably get to eat your mistakes, right?
Yes.
Yeah. What area of the county is Sandhills Critters? Where are you guys from?
Custer County. We're from here.
Well,
yeah.
Custer County, but what part in Custer County? Is it all of Custer County or Myrna or a certain area or?
Well, most of our members are from Broken Bow, but we have some from like Ansley, Litchfield, a couple from Myrna.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And there's other clubs that some of the kids go to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And if you go out to the fair, of course, Brent knows this, you'll see the signs up and
Yep. Yeah.
you guys as clubs. And how often do you guys meet?
Once a month.
Once a month?
Yep.
Out at the 4-H building?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. And have winter projects and other things. Do you have anything else coming up that you can talk about? Or do you know yet?
We have our meat bundles that we give to the school.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's coming up?
Mm-hmm.
That sounds good, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to run through the times and everything again for us, guys?
So all sizes will be available, kids, adults, men's, and women's. It'll be Saturday, November 20th from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m., and it'll be at the Custer County Fairgrounds 4-H building.
Okay. Let's see here. Kaylee, are you thinking about becoming an auctioneer at all? Because I know that's kind of in your family.
No.
Okay. All right. And Bailey, what do you hope to do when you get a little older? Don't know yet?
I'm not really sure.
I think that's all right.
What grade are you guys in now?
I'm a sophomore.
Sophomore?
I'm in 7th.
7th grade, wow.
Okay, all right. Well, tell all your families hello for us, would you?
Yep.
Okay. You can come in anytime, you guys. You want to come in and promote what you're doing with your 4-H, just give Kristen a call up front or talk to Christy. She loves 4-H. And you guys come in, kind of keep us updated if you would. We appreciate it.
Okay.
And if not, I'll see you this summer.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Hopefully before then.
Yeah.
All right.
Do you have one of those flyers that you can leave with us?
Yes.
And we'll promote it.
Yeah, we can do that.
Leading up to that. Great.
Yeah. All right, and I forgive you girls for not going with me on the bus.
Oh, don't listen to him. He's the odd one, right?
Well, Steve Fowler runs a grocery store. He doesn't separate his buns like that.
Okay, all right, but several of us do. We're finding out.
Do you put anything besides butter on yours?
I just normally use butter.
Yeah,
me
butter.
too.
Some people like honey on them. That'd be kind of good.
I like jelly on them.
Grape jelly?
Well, I guess it depends. Any kind.
Probably grape. Well, we'll get a little music going here. Thanks, girls.
Thank you.
Honestly,
Thank you.
come back, see us anytime, okay?
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Here's Bruce Springsteen on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
grasses. Whether planting for pastures or CRP or other conservation plantings, AeroSeed has the seed you need. AeroSeed has locally produced grass seed varieties to enhance your opportunity for successful establishment. Send them your seeding sheet for a free quote. All mixes are custom mixed, so don't delay in order to get your seed when you want it. Learn more about native grass seedings by contacting your local AeroSeed dealer or visit aeroseed.com.
Fraudulent activity is on the rise, and fraudsters seem to be working overtime. Bruning Bank is dedicated to keeping you safe. Remember, never give out your personal information, click on unsolicited links, or rely solely on caller ID as it can be spoofed. Keep your information safe by monitoring your account transactions with mobile or online banking and set up customized alerts with Notify. If you believe you have been targeted by fraudulent activity, we are here to help. Learn more about fraud safety at bruningbank.com or visit any Bruning Bank location. Bruning Bank, member FDIC.
8:29 is your time. Another note here on the chat box
Yes.
from Becky Daly.
Oh, what's Becky say?
I love Becky. Blue-eyed Becky's a wonderful lady, person.
Yeah.
But she agrees with you on the...
Thank you, Becky.
I'm losing this one, and I
think we got a call from Trapper Jim. I think Trapper Jim's on my side, too. When you have the dinner roll, you split it in half, and then you eat each half. I don't know about this. What do you do again? You just you just break it apart at the top?
No, in the middle.
You do
in the middle.
Do you completely separate it and then you slam it back together, or what? What do you do?
You just open it up, put the butter in it, and squeeze it gently together.
Okay, and then eat the whole roll.
And it's really nice if they're warm because the butter melts in there.
No, I get that. But if you split them apart and you butter it right away, then the butter melts on each half.
Yeah, but then you don't have the swabbing ability.
Yeah, you do. You now have two instead of one. You can put one in if you're, you go for that dinner because you have, just some kind of leftover stuff on the plate, and so you go for that final dinner roll, you break it in half. Now you got one in each hand, man. You can really clean the plate up that way.
It's just not right. It's just not right. Let me just talk about something that will inspire you folks out there in Radio Land.
Okay.
And on the picture here.
Inspiration from Dave.
Little girl reunited with her lost teddy bear.
Ah, that's nice.
Yeah. 6-year-old from Wyoming was recently reunited with her lost teddy bear a year after she lost it at Glacier National Park. The stuffed bear had a special meaning to Naomi Pascal because she had been adopted from Ethiopia.
Oh, wow.
And she had, I don't know whether it had been given to her since she, was adopted or maybe before she was adopted, but it did have a special meaning. And it seems like a park ranger came along and found it and took the teddy home with him, unaware that it was reported missing. I mean, you don't get a lot of teddy bear missing reports.
No.
Thanks to the family's social media posts, someone spotted the bear in the ranger's truck, and last month, Naomi got her bear back.
That's nice.
Along with a junior park ranger badge and a ranger hat.
Good. That's a
cool.
nice story.
That's a good story, yeah. Here's one that's not so good.
Oh, okay.
This one here is one about, first of all, not a very nice person at all, and a pretty unintelligent person.
Oh.
In this case.
Okay.
A man admitted to taking the life of his grandmother during a truth or dare game. Honestly.
What?
Yes. Man admits to killing Granny during truth or dare game. Can you believe that?
Not really, no.
If you have something to hide, don't pick dare at your next truth or dare game. A 21-year-old UK man found out the hard way. After playing around with his friends, he admitted that he intentionally set a fire that took the life of his 95-year-old step-grandmother 3 years before that.
Oh.
The fire was initially ruled an accident, but the demented dude was stupid enough to reveal his dark secret to friends during the game. Now he's been sentenced to life in prison. Can you believe that?
No.
Yeah. There's some weird ones out there, Brent. crazy, huh?
Kinda.
All right. We'll take a time out. We'll come back. We've got some things to cover here this morning. And again, we want you to know that we may be leaving the air on KBBN after dinner sometime. Looks like maybe we have a guest in the studio. So come on in. While we get the guest in the studio, I'll let you know that they have a very big special going on right now at Viero. And you can check it out in Ansley, America, right on Main Street. A new phone. It's a new iPhone 13 for $10, $15, $20, and $25 a month, depending on the model you choose. Bring your phone number from other carriers and receive a free gift as well. So this is going on right now. Get a new iPhone for $10, $15, $20, $25 a month, depending on the model you choose.
All right.
And you can talk about that with Cassandra down at Ansley on Main Street.
Good.
The store's right there for you.
Yep, at Gibbons Gadgets.
Gibbons Gadgets and Gibbons Electric. Oh, here we go. Come on in, sir. Oh.
Hey, he brought his lunch. Cool.
No, we're not off. We're on.
We're live on the air. Do we need to take a break? Or do you
want us to take a break?
Whenever you want. I brought some food in. There is no debate about how to eat.
Oh, okay. There is no debate on how to eat.
Even Becky Daly will agree.
Yes.
On how to eat a cinnamon roll.
Amen.
Oh,
yes.
Oh yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Well, let's take a quick break.
Okay.
And when we come back, we'll find out more about how to eat a cinnamon roll. That's a good one. Stay tuned. That's coming up next.
Lashley Land and Recreational Brokers has just listed for sale the Divine Ranch located in southern Custer County, Nebraska. This 2,700-acre combination ranch is offered in 3 tracts or as a whole, with a center pivot, dry land, and quality hardland range. The South Loop River runs through the ranch, providing for good sub-irrigated meadows and ample hunting opportunities. This is the first time this ranch has been for sale since it was homesteaded in 1889. Call me, John Farley, or check it out at LashleyLand.com.
It's hard to believe it's time for Medicare open enrollment already. Hi, this is Liana with Nebraska Owners Insurance Agency. Open enrollment for Medicare plans starts October 15th and runs through December 7th. It's very important to review your current health and prescription coverage each year. The TV advertising and phone calls can get overwhelming. Let me help. Give me a call at 308-836-2201 or stop into the office in Callaway at 115 East Kimball Street or in Broken Bow at 914 South D to schedule an appointment today.
For those 62 years of age and for those that are handicapped or disabled regardless of their age, the Grand Generation Manor in Callaway has affordable housing available. An equal housing opportunity provider and employer. They're located at 200 South Grand Avenue in Callaway. The Grand Generation Manor.
Exceptional Senior Living is off-Broadway assisted living in Broken Bow. They have a few beautiful and spacious apartments available now. They'd love to visit with you if you are thinking it's time for a more secure and safe environment for yourself or a loved one. They also have a wonderful dining room with a great kitchen staff and many activities available for their community members. Just unveiled is their new virtual tour at offbroadwayapartments.com. They have pictures available on Facebook as well. For more information, call Off Broadway at 872-2522.
Winter. We know it's coming soon. Come and see us at Bow Bootery for the styles you need to stay comfy and warm. We have snow boots, bear paws, tights and leggings, fashion boots, casual shoes, wild rags, slippers, and leather purses and wallets. Whew, that's just a few of the items we have. To see it all and get your gift shopping underway, come see us at Bow Bootery, your home-owned shoe store on the square in Broken Bow.
It's time again for a KCNI KBBN tradition, Turkey Time. This year, you'll have a chance to win a frozen turkey on both KCNI and KBBN. Here's how it works. Listen for your cue to call. Then, your DJ will have you guess how many shots it will take to bag your bird. If you guess correctly, you'll hear,
"Oh, you got me!"
And you can come and see us to get your certificate. 1 turkey per household, please. Turkey Time on KCNI 96.3 FM and 1280 AM, as well as 95.3 FM, The Thunderbird.
It is 8:38, and oh boy, you know this job, Brent.
Yes.
It's pretty sweet.
It's got its perks.
Speaking of sweet, Brian's brought cinnamon rolls. And explain, sir, if you would. You brought these cinnamon rolls because they're easier to eat than a bun?
Well, several reasons here. It started, I thought it was time for a little bit of a celebration. Pretty cup half full kind of guy. But the Huskers didn't lose this weekend. And
hey, what a guy. I love this man.
This is celebratory reasons right here.
Okay.
So a little bit there. And as I'm heading over, I hear about the argument about the bun. And I'm thinking, there's no other way to eat a cinnamon roll than just dive in and go after it.
That's right.
You don't have to worry about splitting it open, putting it back together, scooping it anything. You can do all that stuff if you want. These just don't need it.
You don't have to.
Just don't need it. So,
well, I was telling you, and I know that, I mean, as I get ready to dig into this cinnamon roll, which, do you mind if I do?
Have
Is that
at
okay?
it.
All right. Can we talk as we eat?
Absolutely.
Is that permitted?
You'd have to ask your mother if those are okay.
Yeah, well,
rules,
my
but-
mom's probably listening, so she might contact us on Facebook and let me know. I don't know. But I think Runza, over the years, has tried to kind of, I guess, maybe perfect the cinnamon roll, because I know that Dave and I think, have been even involved in maybe some taste testing. But I just want you to know that as far as I'm concerned, Runza has just about nailed it with the cinnamon roll, because this is gooey and great. How's that?
Yeah, gooey and great. Brian, this is wonderful. Thank you. You mentioned that off the air, that you're familiar with Becky Daly.
Yes, quite familiar. I am, and what a blessing she's been.
She's a pretty good gal. We go back a ways too, and that we have a lot of good memories together. But there was one morning a few years ago when Becky was shaving her legs. And Gene Sneringer was shaving his legs over in Callaway. Brent Apperson was shaving his face with this great big huge. This razor that Brent uses, it's about a 1925 model.
Okay.
And you can ride it down the highway if you want to. It's big. And some other folks in western Custer County, including Becky, actually caused a power outage.
Over leg shaving.
Shaving that morning. The lights dimmed, and then the whole western edge of Custer County went down.
I think I read about that even all the way in Columbus, where I was living at the time.
Really?
I wasn't sure of the culprit, but I will thank Becky for shaving her legs. I know anytime there's an event to dance at in Arnold, Becky is there, and she is my second go-to partner, or first. I get it confused sometimes, but Becky's my dance partner when I'm in Arnold most of the time.
Good.
Yep.
Well, she's not afraid. After we had went through this whole very traumatic experience, then every time I would go to Arnold and I'd see Becky, she said, "You want to check, see if my legs are shaved?" And then she did it at Sork at the check-in, and I wasn't sure, maybe I should, I just had to trust her on that, because I didn't think it would look too good.
That is your personal preference. At this point, I know that we should probably hurry this up, because if I know Becky, she's on her way over here.
Oh my!
And she's not got a smile on her face right now. So we've got about 25 minutes to wrap this up.
All right. We got plenty of time then.
Yeah. You probably want to talk about Runza a little bit, don't you?
Absolutely.
Okay.
You guys are talking about it enough. I mean, these cinnamon rolls are pretty
They are
good.
good.
Yeah. A couple things I wanted to bring up today. I will not put up any Christmas decorations before Thanksgiving. It's just not ever going to happen. But I will talk a little bit about our holiday gift card promotion. It's back again this year. We have gift cards for sale year round at any nomination that you want. This year we are rolling out the special where if you buy a $50 gift card, you'll receive a free $10 gift card. Wow. So for you coupon clippers out there and discount shoppers, you work that your way, you got 20% off your meals.
There you go.
That's it, there.
Yeah, so we're running that here through the holidays. We have plenty of cards in stock. Stop and buy them for yourself, buy them for gifts. The longer I've lived here, my girlfriend the other day asked me if that person was a regular at Runza, and I says I don't know who's not a regular at Runza. So I don't think you can go wrong getting anybody a gift card at Runza for the holiday season.
Here's an idea: if you have someone in your family who's in college right now.
2 of them. So
yeah,
yes.
okay, all right. Well, if they are going to a place that they're going to a college where there's a Runza, I'm telling you, gift certificates for college kids to eating places, they're about the best stocking stuffer that you can come up with. Because my family would do that for me sometimes when I was in college. Now, oh man, I love those things.
They are better than cigarettes for inmates. I agree.
Yes, there you
go.
go.
Absolutely.
Well, I think, as you mentioned, I don't think anybody would argue the fact that everybody's a regular at Runza. It's a go-to for, let's face it, we're human beings. We like to mix our food up a little bit, and there's a lot of great choices in our communities.
Absolutely.
And so we have that ability to go to different places for different taste bud pleasings. But boy, it's hard to beat driving through Runza and picking up your favorite or going in and sitting down, and everybody I think does that. I think you're right.
I've met more. I see more people out and about in the community that they come and say hi, and I had my 2 seconds of meeting them at Runza, and I'm horrible with names to begin with, but the community seems so familiar because of everybody that I meet coming through Runza, and yeah, it's a pretty neat deal.
Yeah, so those certificates, a gift certificate of any kind at Runza going into the holidays or any time of the year is a great gift, birthday or whatever, right?
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely.
And those gift certificates, Brian, they can be used at any Runza.
That's correct. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Any of the, I believe, 88 locations that they have now. So,
one thing that our family did, was it last Christmas or two? Maybe it was last Christmas, but we took advantage of Runza and some of the catering you guys do when we were getting ready for our holiday festivities. I think we got some soup and maybe even some party Runzas. But you guys do stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
Catering for if people want soup or whatever?
A lot more than I even imagined coming into this. You mentioned the party Runzas. They're a fully encased Runza, but a little bit, I'd say a little bit big. They're a little bigger than half a Runza. They're great little finger food, snack food. They're great little meal by themselves. So we have the party Runzas. We can make full size Runzas. We will sell soup by the gallon. We just did a lot of mini catering, if you will, here in the last month or so. Harvest crews will call in, and there's a big key right there, folks. They call in and give us a little advance warning, and we can do our job the right way. With us making fresh food daily, and if you're one of the victims that's fallen to we're out of a Runza right now, which we strive to never happen, we only keep so many fresh on hand every day and have to make more daily. So calling in ahead of time and giving us a day to get your order prepared, at least a day, helps us do our job better, make your food better, and help out everybody else as well. But yeah, we have soups by the gallon. It is soup season. We talked about that the last time we're here. Chili's the best soup to cater or travel out. Some of them other cream-based soups are not as forgiving to reheating and stuff like that. But you can't go wrong with a chili.
It just gets better when you...
I think chili gets better with age, personally.
Yeah.
I mean, a day or two later is when it tastes best to me.
As you guys are sitting here letting your cinnamon rolls get cold, have you ever taken and put the chili in the cup over top the cinnamon roll and ate it?
Not on the cinnamon roll.
Okay.
Now I've had chili and cinnamon rolls, and
has.
I'll break my cinnamon roll apart and kind of dunk it in the chili a little bit. But I don't think I've ever poured the chili right on top of it.
It takes the place of a cracker for me.
Yeah.
Give it a whirl sometime.
Okay.
Yep. Don't knock it till you try it, type of deal.
I don't know. It's pretty hard to beat what I'm eating right now.
Is chili and cinnamon rolls, is that a Nebraska thing, or is this?
I don't know. I I couldn't tell you where it lives outside of here, but we have so many great secrets here in the state of Nebraska. I don't care who else knows about it.
That's right. Yeah. Well, they go together. I mean, that's here in Nebraska. That's been going on a while. The other thing I wanted to ask you about, Brian, was I know Joyce brings it up every once in a while actually year-round, but going into the holiday season, there's a lot of people who are headed out of town to relatives who don't have a Runza, and they've loaded up their coolers with frozen Runzas.
Absolutely.
And so are you still able to do that?
Yeah, we do frozen Runzas quite often. Frozen Runzas are there are baked runs already, so they just need reheated, and so that does become a supply issue. If everybody ran down there today and asked for 4 dozen frozen Runzas, somebody's going to come up short.
Yeah.
But we generally have a couple dozen around and sell quite a few. We even have the capabilities of shipping Runzas. Runza National will ship them cooler to effect and everything out of Runza National.
That'd be the way to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Depending on how far you had to travel, but yeah.
Yeah. We've sent some frozen Runzas to some former Husker baseball players that have now moved on in their careers and missed their Runzas from Nebraska. So,
yeah. Okay. All right. What else do you want to highlight? Because we're kind of relaxing today, so we got plenty of time.
I didn't touch much more on the catering, but again, give us a little advance notice. We've done a lot of different things out there. Last year, Kevin and Joyce did a bull sale. We've done fundraisers for schools. I know that when we do things like that with the larger orders, there's a lot of prep work that goes into it. We've got Dixie Peterson there. She's one of the staples of the Runza. She doesn't feel like she's done something in the day until she's made about 4 or 5 doughs. And so getting those big orders in is something she really appreciates and keeps her busy. She's listening right now, so I will not be going back to work today. No, advance notice. We love to take care of your holiday needs, year-round needs. Think about us in catering times. If there's something we can't do, we'll tell you, but I haven't run into it yet.
Okay.
So
that's a great invitation to, I don't know, just simplify a little bit like you were talking about with the holidays, or if you have a gathering. A lot of times you're going to have maybe a Thanksgiving dinner or a Christmas dinner, but company sometimes comes in for more than just the meal, at that one big meal. And it's nice if you don't have to keep making food while the company's there, so you can kind of enjoy one another's company. And you guys can fill that need.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right. Okay.
How's your help situation? You still looking for people to join your team, or
absolutely? And we're all in that employment crunch right now. We are still looking for a few people. We have brought a couple of very quality employees on here in the last couple months that are working out well.
Good.
But I think good businesses are always looking for good people.
Sure.
Employment crunch or not. What I still love about our situation there is if you want 4 hours a week or 40 hours a week, we'll find use for you. I think next year we'll probably have a pretty good push going into school. That maybe mom that's had the opportunity to stay home with her kids, last one's going to school.
Mm-hmm.
Come work for us during the daytime. We can fill any of those needs. Some people that have somewhat retired but still want to stay busy. You want 10 hours, 15 hours a week. We can use you, put you to work, and it is work at the end of the day, but it's a pretty fun-filled environment, family environment there at the restaurant, and really find a place for any good help that wants to work.
Yeah, and I think we're no different than the rest of the country, really. If we can get more child care available for parents and moms and dad, whatever the situation is, they could be a little bit more freed up to work 20 hours a week or so. And I know they're working on some projects here in town where they're going to offer try to work up some more child care so mom can get out there and get back to work if she wants to. So hopefully that'll improve as we go. But nobody works harder than a mom. So if you can get them on part-time basis, that's pretty pretty good deal.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
All right. How long now have you been managing at Runza?
I started the beginning of June. So what, 7 years now? No. 5, 6 months. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's going good for you?
It's going great. You just touched on some of the things the community's looking at doing. This community's just been a godsend for me and my daughter. It's a small community, has all the qualities you want out of a small community, but some of the forward thinking, like you're talking about with housing, with childcare, man, I feel blessed and like I hit a home run to make a decision to come here. So,
good. Well,
I thank everybody in the community for being so welcoming.
Well, that's good to hear. And I don't know, you also hit a home run, personal opinion here, but you hit a home run to getting to meet Blue-Eyed Becky too. I mean, that's got to be a bonus.
It's top 10 type of thing.
Have you run into Brad Atkins over there in Arnold?
Oh, I sure have. You bet.
Did you notice what boots does because he owes us $800 for his boots.
I've heard some of the back and forth about the situation. I've never had the courage to dig into that anymore. I think I'm in Brad's good graces right now, and I'd prefer to stay there.
Okay.
So no, I choose not to get in the middle of this at all.
I find it just the opposite, Brian. I like it when I'm not in Brad's good graces. It seems like life's more enjoyable.
I'll let you stay there. So.
Okay, you stay there and I'll stay here.
I would
good
imagine.
Decision.
I would imagine we should. Becky's probably about to Myrna by now.
Oh, you're probably right.
Yeah,
probably right.
Yeah.
Here's Boz Skaggs. Thank you for coming in.
Absolutely.
Appreciate
every
it very
time.
much.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks for the cinnamon rolls too.
You're welcome.
Delicious,
Enjoy.
folks. Go have one.
Getting the action started on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show on KCNI KBBN.
Barney Health Mart is your locally owned Health Mart pharmacy, and they have quality Health Mart products like these. Magnesium 100 count, $4.99. Calcium 100 count, $6.99. Folic acid 250 count, $5.99. Calcium citrate 120 count, $9.99. Feel good savings are waiting for you at Barney Health Mart, downtown Broken Bow. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
Caring for you and about you. Barney Health Mart.
The Callaway Good Life Center offers a facility with the comforts of home. Services include skilled nursing care, long-term care, respite care, and more. Callaway Good Life Center is a great place to work, offering competitive wages. Call 836-2267 for more information.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News Brief. Opening arguments today in the homicide trial of an 18-year-old who killed 2 people at a Black Lives Matter protest. CBS News legal analyst Thane Rosenbaum.
The defense has been establishing that Rittenhouse was a good Samaritan who brought an assault rifle and a medical kit to help protect the town. The prosecution has developed its case around Rittenhouse as someone who voluntarily walked into a riot ready to shoot someone.
The UK is raising its terrorism threat level to severe after a car bombing outside a Liverpool hospital. Constable Russ Jackson.
Although the motivation for this incident is yet to be understood, it has been declared a terrorist incident.
Just 1 person died. The taxi passenger believed to have triggered the blast. President Biden meets virtually with China's Xi Jinping. CBS's Ed O'Keefe.
Aides say the president expected to be, quote, direct and candid about a number of issues, including China's handling of human rights, the situation in Taiwan, what they call economic coercion, and cyber technology.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Eddie Garcia.
Checking Sunday's action from Week 10 in the NFL. Sunday night, the Chiefs roll over the Raiders in Las Vegas, 41-14. Quarterback Patrick Mahomes had 406 yards passing, 5 touchdowns for Kansas City. They improved to 6-4, and they're on top now in the AFC West. Washington football team surprised the Buccaneers 29-19. The Panthers beat up on the Kyler Murray-less Cardinals 34-10. Cowboys crushed the Falcons 43-3. Dallas is 7-2. The Patriots have won 4 in a row. They beat up on the Browns 45-7. Packers shut out the Seahawks 17-0 despite Seattle quarterback Russell Wilson back in the lineup for the Seahawks. Green Bay now 8-2 on the year. Titans edge the Saints 23-21. Tennessee's 8-2 on the season. Steelers and Lions played to a 16-16 tie. No Ben Roethlisberger at quarterback for Pittsburgh due to COVID. Bills all over the Jets 45-17. Vikings down the Chargers in LA 27-20. Eagles beat the Broncos in Denver 30-13, and the Colts down the Jaguars 23-17.
Here's your weatherology forecast. High temperatures climbing up into the lower 70s for today. We'll see sunny to partly cloudy skies. Then for tonight, mostly clear conditions, a low of 42. For Tuesday, a good deal of sunshine with mid-70s for highs, winds becoming gusty turning to the northwest. For Wednesday, sunshine but trending cooler. We're back to a high of 45 degrees. For the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Michael Carroll.
News and weather was brought to you today by Custer Electric and Irrigation in Broken Bow. Custer Electric and Irrigation is your local Zematic by Lindsay dealer specializing in pivot maintenance and repair. But did you know they are also licensed electricians that can do all electrical work that is agricultural, commercial, and even residential? Yes, that means new houses and remodels too. Get a free quote within 24 hours and Custer Electric will have you on your way to your new home. You did your pivot maintenance, you made it through service season. Now it's time for grain bin season. Custer Electric and Irrigation sells Conrad American grain bins and will service any and all grain bins you may need worked on this year. New bins, rewires, fans, motors, capacitors, belts, pulleys, and everything in between. Lance and crew will do it all at a price that's fair to you. Custer Electric and Irrigation is your one-stop shop for all electrical, agricultural, and commercial needs. Call today at 872-7786. Check them out on Facebook or go to CusterEI.com. Custer Electric and Irrigation. Experience the difference.
51 degrees outside. You're listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Thanks to Brian.
51 already?
Yeah.
At 9 o'clock on the 15th day of November.
Yeah.
Wow.
51 already. It only got down to 41 overnight, and it was 45 and 44 at 5:30 this morning. So it didn't cool off all that much. So we've got a head start. You're right. Yep, 51. Sun is burning through the clouds. Wind isn't blowing. Knock on wood. It's all good. So we did want to thank Brian with Runza for the cinnamon rolls and
thank you.
Talking
Delicious.
about the catering and all the things that they'll do there for you at Runs in Broken Bow. And, of course, Steve Fowler with the grocery cart with all those grocery specials that he laid out for you today. It is going to be a busy time of year. We go from one kind of busy to the next, but everybody, for the most part, really likes Thanksgiving and Christmas and getting together in one way or another with family and friends. So we have a few things we want to tell you about. We have a lot of job opportunities that are available, and Brent has a stack there. If you want to hand me a couple too, Brent, I'll give you a hand with that.
Yeah, I'll give you those. There you go. Let's see. These that I have are all job opportunities. We'll start with this one. The Nebraska Department of Transportation is currently accepting applications for a highway maintenance worker in Oconto and a highway construction technician in Broken Bow. For a full job description or to apply, you can go to the website statejobs.nebraska.gov. An online state application must be completed. So you need to go to that website, statejobs.nebraska.gov, if you want to apply. The state of Nebraska is an equal opportunity veterans preference employer.
All right. Thank you very much. We also want to talk about BD in Broken Bow. They have job opportunities going on, and they're looking for an assistant in onboarding and training of associates to manage payroll, train associates in the use of employment self-service, help train new supervisors, lead execution of site payroll processes, and also they want somebody that knows about process reward and recognition activities, manage badges for associates, contingent workers, contractors, and visitors, gather data and input into wage survey projects, assist in the coordination of associate relation functions, and they are looking for somebody who has the ability to analyze, prepare, and execute payroll data. Additionally, this person will be responsible for interacting with BD's Associate Service Center and BD Talent Acquisition for various responsibilities, and is expected to assist in carrying out various human resource functions and procedures for all company associates. So this is a job that requires certain talents. A bachelor's degree is required in human resources or business area of study is preferred. Also, 3 years of experience in human resources, payroll, and administrative function required. Excellent computer skills, including in MS Office applications and especially in Excel, and must be able to maintain a high level of confidentiality. This listing and link to apply is also on sandhillsexpress.com on the employment age. This is a very, very wonderful opportunity for somebody out there with these skills at BD in Broken Bow.
Ferreter Auto Parts in Broken Bow is looking for a self-motivated person with automotive parts knowledge. This position is full-time, but they would consider someone part-time for the right person. So to apply and find out more, you can call them at 872-6411 or just stop into Ferreter Auto Parts located on West Highway 2 in Broken Bow. Again, Ferreter Auto Parts in Broken Bow, looking for a self-motivated person with automotive parts knowledge to join their team. For more information and to apply, call 872-6411.
Another job opportunity in the Community Actions Partnership. Central Nebraska Community Action Partnership is looking for an early childhood programs center assistant, looking for an individual to work as an early childhood assistant here in Broken Bow. This is a full-time position with a starting wage of $11.36 per hour. Benefits include health, dental, life, and vision insurance, employment assistance program, flexible 4-day working schedule, opportunities for professional development, 11 paid holidays. They even pay when you have a birthday. You get the day off. And they have an employer-matched retirement up to 3%. To qualify, you must have a high school diploma or equivalent, good working skills on the phone, a valid Nebraska driver's license, previous experience working with infants and toddlers also would really be beneficial if you're looking to apply for this job. General duties include cooking and cleaning for children's 0 to 3, assist the teacher with daily activities and plan activities. If you need an application, contact CNCAP at 308-745-0780, extension 0, or apply online at centralnebraskacap.com. They are an equal opportunity employer, and this position will remain open until filled. So contact them. Also, you can see all the details on the Sandhills Express jobs page.
And to piggyback off of that, Central Nebraska Community Action Partnership is also looking for an individual to work as an infant toddler temporary cook. This is a 40-hour per week position in Broken Bow. Starting pay would be per hour at $11.36. You must have a high school diploma or equivalent, a valid Nebraska driver's license, and they would prefer prior experience working with food, cleaning, and infants and toddlers. You would purchase food and prepare meals complying with USDA requirements, be responsible for cleaning classroom, dishes, laundry, etc. For more information and to apply, contact CNCAP Human Resource Department at 745-0780, extension 0, or you can go straight to their website and apply online at centralnebraskacap.com.
All right, thank you, Brent. A note on our notepad here this morning from Don and Rosemary Davis in Ohio. They say, we can't get a runza here in Ohio, but when a friend visits us from Nebraska, they bring a couple. Runzas and twin bings, which also are not available in Ohio.
Wow. I can't remember the last time I had a twin bing.
I've never cared for those, so it wouldn't bother me. But if you like them, they don't have them in Ohio.
There you go.
Well, not having a runza might hurt a little bit, too. So I'm glad that you're getting some guys from some Nebraskans traveling up to see you. Well, Don and Rosemary, if you ever get down this way, you need to take in the third Thursday in Cozad. You folks out there listening, if you haven't been, you need to go. If you've been, you know you want to go back. Rustic and Red in Cozad, I can't believe this. Coming up this week is the third Thursday. So that means Rustic and Red in Cozad is having this sip and shop from 10 a.m. until 7 p.m. The sipping starts at 4 p.m. and goes till 7. There will be discounts throughout the store all day from 10 a.m. until 7 p.m. And Heather Wellman will be singing in the loft from 5 until 7 this Thursday. Follow them on Facebook at Rustic and Red and stay up to date with all that is happening on the third Thursday of each month. And their store, you won't be disappointed. It's beautiful. And boy, do they get geared up for the holidays there. Christmas and Thanksgiving will just bowl you over when you walk in the door. They have a lot going on at Rustic and Red in Cozad. Now, I did want to note there is some redacted material here. So as you see, there's some blanked out, redacted information. But let me hold it up to the light.
Okay.
Let's see what it says. Oh, Brad Adkins is not allowed.
Oh, my.
Yeah.
Oh, heavens. But everyone else is.
Everyone.
Rustic
but
and
Brad
Red
Adkins
in
can go to
Cozad.
Rustic and Red in Cozad.
There you go. One final job opportunity to let you know about. Rich Runlet with Rain Dance Repair is looking for a general laborer who will be working with Rich in pivot and grain bin repair. You must have a driver's license, preferably with a good driving record. This is a full-time position, but there will be no overnight travel required, and you will not work on Sundays. Give Rich a call if you'd like more details, 870-4455. You can also email raindancer55@msn.com. And you can check out the full listing posted on sandhillsexpress.com. Just go to the employment page.
9:14.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Ask Universal Insurance in Broken Bow if Auto Owners makes sense for you.
Imagine this. You go to your mailbox only to find a check for big bucks. You're thinking, hey, this could be my lucky day. Well, if you get a check in the mail that you weren't expecting, it's probably not your lucky day. In fact, you're probably about to be the next victim of a scam. Did you know that scammers may not initially ask you for money, but instead they give you money? Asking you to deposit funds into your account is the first step of many financial scams. At Nebraska State Bank, we're here to help and protect when someone is trying to make you their next scam victim. Nebraska State Bank, member FDIC.
There's a difference between treating the pain and treating the problem. At Pearson Physical Therapy, we strive to not only reduce your pain, but actually treat the underlying cause so that you remain pain-free, even after you finish physical therapy. If you're frustrated by pain that keeps coming back, Pearson Physical Therapy can give you the tools that will keep you moving pain-free. Call Pearson's in Broken Bow at 308-872-5800 or check us out on the web at pearsonpt.com. Get the treatment you need and the care you deserve at Pearson Physical Therapy.
If you're with Verizon, AT&T, or T-Mobile, you're paying too much for cell service. It's CBS News business analyst Jill Schlesinger. Did you know Pure Talk gives you the same great coverage on the same great 5G network as one of the big guys for about half the cost? The average family is saving over $800 a year. I know what you're thinking. How do they do that? Pure Talk doesn't have thousands of retail stores and overhead that you have to pay for. And they don't charge you for the added perks that you never use. You can keep your phone number and keep your phone or get huge discounts on the latest iPhones and Androids. Unlimited talk, text, and 6 gigs of data is just $30 a month. From your cell phone, dial pound 250 and say Jill50 to save 50% off your first month. That's pound 250, say Jill50. Pure Talk is simply smarter wireless.
9:16 is your time. Brent and Dave with you. Brent.
Yes, Dave.
Did you talk to Shelley about Joan and I coming over for a sleepover?
No, I never even brought it up. Nope.
Slumber party, if you will.
That's okay.
You didn't talk to her about it?
No, I didn't talk to her about it. No.
I offered popcorn.
Did you know? Okay, well, great.
You haven't lived till you've had some of Joan's popcorn. We'd come over and bring the popcorn. We could watch some documentary shows together.
Oh, documentaries.
Yeah.
sounds like just a grand time.
Well, it would be. I'm just, if you're new to the neighborhood, we're trying to reach out, so we'd like to come over.
Oh, I see.
Stay overnight.
So that's how your neighborhood does it. We invite you over.
Well, I don't know if that's how the neighborhood does it.
Oh, that's how you do it. Yeah, okay. Now,
what do you expect us to bring over, like a cherry pie or something?
Well, maybe a housewarming gift.
Well, having our company in your house for overnight ought to be enough.
Well, yeah, that would warm the house, I would guess. Yeah.
Oh, that kind of hurts. We're not getting off to a very good start.
Well.
I mean, we get along great during the day.
That's all right. What did James Klang tell us to do when he was here last week? Love each other through it. That's what we'll do. We'll just love each other through it.
That's a good idea. And by the way, I still have a lot of love in me.
Do you?
Yeah.
Hasn't faded yet?
Well, not much.
Okay.
No, not much. That old booster just really got me going.
Friday really caught me off guard. I'll just tell you.
Why?
Well, just the way you were. Yeah, it was about love, but it was so deep. I mean, it was thought-provoking.
Well, I'm not that bad of a guy.
No, I'm not saying you are, but
even without the booster,
Well, I know, but like the first two go-rounds, it was. I think romantic would be.
Yeah.
More of the way to describe it, because you came in here, you were playing love songs and you were even humming love songs.
Yeah.
Walking around here and everything. But this time it wasn't that. It was more just thought-provoking comments about love in general. And I I'll be honest, that's a side of Dave Burney I've never seen before.
Well, I got the booster, COVID booster. I didn't even hardly have a sore arm at all. And the next thing I know, I'm just full of love.
Yeah.
And the first 2 shots, I was full of romance and love.
Yeah.
And I was just kind of this time around, just a walking bucket of love.
Yeah.
After I got the COVID shot. I'm still feeling pretty much that way, and that's
Yeah.
why I wanted to kind of reach out to you and come over and stay overnight.
Well, okay, you know what? We'll see what we can. We'll work something out, Dave. We'll work something out. I have a feeling, just a feeling, but I'm going to guess that Shelley and Joan will just stay at the other house.
Oh, I don't think so.
And then you and I will be stuck.
Well, I will admit,
by ourselves.
Joan
I don't
and
know.
We both snore a little bit, but I think if you just leave us in the living room, because I have the TV on all night.
Well, we'd probably get along well then.
Bring back in your step with a total knee replacement done right here in your hometown. Melham Medical Center is happy to offer the services of orthopedic surgeon Dr. Greg Sextro. Partnering with you, your primary care physician, and Melham Medical Center, Dr. Sextro sees patients right here in Broken Bow for your convenience, avoiding lengthy travel time and keeping you close to home. For an appointment, please call the Melham Specialty Clinic at 872-4157. Melham Medical Center, partnering with you to inspire healthy living through quality care.
It's hard to imagine anyone with more siding selections than Mead Lumber in Broken Bow. They're proud to offer Diamond Coat, a specialized pre-finish built onto tough LP Smart Side. Here's the awesome part. It's so tough, it's backed by a 30-year, no-fade warranty. Choose from 30 colors or create a custom color. The possibilities are endless. Diamond Coat. When you need siding, ask for it by name at Mead Lumber in Broken Bow.
With the new law, more people qualify for financial assistance at healthcare.gov. Real customers like Taylor.
You know, I wish people knew how easy it was to get health coverage. This new law has made it so affordable. I'm only paying $52 a month, but there are quality plans for even less.
New law, lower prices, more people qualify. Enroll by December 15th at healthcare.gov.
Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
Financing farmland doesn't have to be difficult or stressful, at least not when you use farmland.com. Powered by Farm Credit, Farmland offers convenient online financing with local financial officers to support you through the entire process. Apply anytime and get a response within 3 business hours. Next time you want to buy farmland, visit farmland.com/radio. Terms apply. Farmland. Open farmers hours.
9:27, and did we cover everything?
We did. Yep.
Let's talk just real quick and kind of recap the 4-H activities with the Sand Hills Critters this Saturday.
Yeah, we had Kaylee and Bailey in earlier today, in case you missed them, and they were members of the Sand Hills Critters 4-H Club. And all of the members of their club have worked together, and they've all collected clothing. And now they're just going to have a clothing giveaway. All sizes available, kids, adults, men's, and women's. And they're going to be doing this on Saturday, November 20th from 8 a.m. until 3 in the afternoon. And they'll be holding it at the Custer County Fairgrounds 4-H building. That's a free clothing giveaway. All sizes available, kids, adults, men's, and women's. Again, Saturday, November 20th, 8 to 3 at the Custer County Fairgrounds at the 4-H building there. Sponsored by the Sand Hills Critters 4-H Club.
We'll be right back.
Happy Thanksgiving from the Grocery Cart in Broken Bow. Best Choice Grade A turkeys are 99 cents a pound, and Best Choice russet potato 10-pound bags are 2 for $4. For those delicious desserts, Cool Whip topping is $1.28. Kraft Stovetop stuffing mixes are $1.98, and pick up Ocean Spray cranberry sauce at 2 for $3. For an easy dessert, Sara Lee pies are $4.48. Shop for Thanksgiving at Grocery Cart, East Highway 2, Broken Bow.
Ferreter Auto Parts in Broken Bow. Yes, they do parts to get you on the road or keep you there, but they also sell used vehicles. Visit them on West Highway 2, Broken Bow, or call 872-6411. Ferreter Auto Parts of Broken Bow.
Brent, I was just wondering, are you bringing a mower with you when you move into town?
Plan to, yes.
Would you mind next week if there's... if it doesn't snow and everything, would you mind coming over and bringing your mower and chopping up the leaves for us?
Absolutely, Dave.
All right.
Yes.
All right.
I even has a bagger on it, so
okay.
Yeah.
Does it mulch?
Yeah, I think, yeah.
You can just mulch it. You don't need to bag it if you don't want to.
Okay.
That's fine.
All right. Well, great, Dave.
And would you kind of get down by the garden there? There's a pretty big pile down there.
Okay. Well, I tell you what, when I come over, why don't you just come out too, and you just can kind of direct me as to what you need me to do. All right?
Well, that sounds all right.
Okay, I'm sure.
I like the sounds of that. Well, we're going to have another show tomorrow, folks. If you'll come back and meet us here, we'd love to have you.
We hope you do.